right, welcome back to my channel, The Way to Words, where we try to stay in the rhythm. Today I want to do a fake it till you make it kind of video, because you know for sure I haven't been doing videos, which I need to start, but a lot of times you can't really make a how-to video on how to get more viewers, how to start a business until you actually have those things. So let's fake it till we make it. The big YouTubers and the ones that's climbing up the charts, how they'll tell you all the things you can do to grow your channel, grow your subscribers. And so I feel like that's what I'm going to do. Even though I don't have a lot of subscribers I do have viewers, but we need to trans convert those into subscribers, right? So and the only way I'm realizing in 2026, you can put videos up and you can do all these other things but you actually need to show yourself. You need to start showing things you do. I just get so busy working that I forget I can use to make a video and while I'm doing this to show people what I'm doing. And since I'm doing it already, it wouldn't be bad. But so how to get more subscribers? If you are a blogger, you can show you can read a book to show you how to get better grammar, right? To speak better, to write clearer, with punctuations. And I picked this up the other day at Goodwill, and I feel like I know nowadays we use AI for everything, but it doesn't hurt because you can't use AI if you're standing up in front of people speaking. So it doesn't hurt to understand how to uh, write better articles, or uh, if you're doing a podcast, to speak clearly and understanding how to put sentences together and not speaking a run-on sentence. So I guarantee you, if you start doing this a little better, because not everybody has the perfect schooling or degrees and all these things. So some people did go get their GED, such as myself, and so I didn't really learn all the punctuations and grammars and and how to speak properly. So I think that's a start. If you run, like, we're faking it till we make it, right? So if you're a blogger, a business person, uh, maybe your goal and dream is to be a public speaker, or be invited to be a speaker at an event in your niche or whatever. I think this only helps. So that's one way to start growing your following. Get subscribers. You and your subscribers can learn how to speak properly together. So I started reading. And I got stuck on this page because I just got it right, and I'm not speaking properly at the moment because cuz is not what's up, cuz is probably. But yeah, you just these sentences and which one is wrong and what should you change about it. So I was like, oh wow. So I'm slowly working through that. If you're an entrepreneur, get your journal, write down your ideas and uh, how to go about that. Keep a journal. Uh, Maybe some of your followers might ask you questions that you might need to research about your business, or explain to people what your business is about. It's good to have this is a 5-year journal, so I found this as well as Goodwill. Found this at Goodwill as well. Um, so it has the years of whatever year you're working on. Uh, so yeah, it's good to, if you're an entrepreneur, to write down your ideas, write down your goals, uh, write down things that's working in your business or things that's not working, uh, that you can work on to better what you're doing. And I think that's a good idea as well. Just keep keep jotting. I mean, if you travel or do anything, you can write down things, or if you go into someone else's place of business and you see something they're doing that might help you, you jot it down. It might not be this exact same thing that they're doing that you want to do, but it has some type of puzzle piece to that could link to yours or something or help yours out. So I think this is a great thing too. Um, Learn how to not let your ideas escape your mind. Write them, jot them down real quick. And now, one thing about AI can help you keep these things fresh in your mind. These are things you really do have to jot down, and you can ask AI to help you come up with some type of thing for it. But your initial idea should come from you and not AI. Is what I think. I mean, I use AI. I want to say religiously because it does help me get my ideas out, but I do make sure the initial idea comes from me and it's really something pertaining to what I'm doing in my business and not really just following a trend, even though following trends aren't bad, but sometimes you need to get your own ideas out first and then follow trends. So, and if you're an artist, I mean, you could show people you creating your art or how you go about creating it, or like these are what I was doing is these are the papers that come out of the Amazon boxes or when you order something and they stuff it with paper to make sure things don't be shifting around while it's being transferred. So I decided to just use them to do my artwork on because there's so much of it and I didn't feel like I wanted to throw it away. But until, I think it still looks good. And until you know exactly what you're doing, as far as or what direction you're trying to do, I'm just trying to paint. So these are things also you can show your audience you doing. You can make videos while you're doing them. Things again, I keep forgetting to do because I get so into it and I'm just ready to. So yeah, I think I think it turns out pretty good. I can also like put a backing on it. I feel like I can either put it up for sale. So because and that's another thing, not to beat yourself up if you're not doing things the way everybody else is doing them. If you're not using the main art paper that's been known to be used for years. If you're not doing that, don't beat yourself up about it. Use what you have, and it still will be, you can find your own audience in your own corner of the market that will appreciate what you're doing, will understand it, would like it, and probably even encourage them to do it. So yeah, that's something else you can do. Uh, if you like sewing or handmade things, I don't have a big sewing machine. I just have this. You can whip this out and be still sewing like everybody else if that's what your passion is. Uh, I've sewed the sides of this because I'm making a little like summer skirt, so I sewed the sides of it, and now I'm sewing the hem to put the elastic in it. So uh, if that's all you have, that's all you have, and it's just what you have to work with, and you can still build your audience around that. I feel like most artists or creatives, they don't just have one talent. They like do all these different things. These are also sorry things I make, and and then it's just getting over that fear of presenting things to your audience, even just getting over the fear of doing a video. So, but these are also, I had some adhesive burlap. Uh, so I made some coasters. I already like put Mod Podge on one side of it, so I have to do the other side. But, and then I want to spray it like shiny to make it shiny. So yeah, I just cut some of those up. I put the way the words on it. It's two types, but or yeah. So It's the Way to Words podcast, which would be like giveaways, coaster giveaways. And then I got one more set that I'm going to. So yeah, my channel is not about art, but it is, art does play a part in it. In the Way to Words, plus it's a rhythm I'm trying to achieve. These also some patches I made, just things I came up with out of and put the adhesive backing on it, and you can just yeah, this is that Heart You Ready, Deal Me In, a couple more. Sorry, this, I think it's upside down, but get the, and then the Way to Words, which I'm gonna put some white on there. But so yeah, it's just last year I bought a lot of art supplies, so this year I just wanted to make sure I'm using them and creating things. So it's really simple. So yeah, I think I want to get just a little website. Not, just, I think before I did do Big Cartel, and I think they had a free where you could just do your I think 50 things, and so I think I might do that. But yeah, it's this fake it till you make it series. I mean, I don't have it all together, but I know you won't ever get it together if you don't try, if you don't start, if you don't believe that you can. And sometimes we spend a lot of time looking for content, right? Looking for what, and then we don't realize why we're in the middle of creating things that is content. So and like I said, all these things do play a part. I mean, like I said, it's not, my channel's not about art, but if I'm making coasters that have something to do with my channel, then I should show you the art for the process of me making them or creating them or doing them. Because I know sometimes you have people subscribe to your channel and they want to see you as what your channel is made about and what you do, like. So just trying to stay consistent with that, and understanding how to speak properly or write properly, because I am a blogger in a sense, and I do have I'm on Substack as far as this channel is concerned. The Way to Words is where I do blog. You can come support me or whatever you do or want to do. Whatever you do will be greatly appreciated. And also write down your business plans, what you plan to do for the summer, how to also stay ahead of the game and not just be right there with it or a few steps behind it, because if you know, you have to kind of stay ahead of it all. Like if you deal with clothes or something, you have to kind of stay ahead of the seasons and know when to bring things in, take things out. So this journal for your business, if you're an entrepreneur, I think writing those things down, making you a calendar or a map to make sure you stay ahead of that. Even when it comes to your art, maybe you only want to show one piece every 2 weeks or something. You put a new piece out instead of versus trying to do everything all at once. That way people could grow with you. So yeah, that's something. If you doing giveaways things, maybe you put in your journal how often you want to do a giveaway. Maybe it's once a month. Maybe give me your email and you can no, but yeah, that would be pretty much what that is. And like I said, I am on Substack. I will try to get better at linking all these things. Again, I get so caught up in the process, and I'm just being honest of doing stuff. And so, but this year is the year I actually want to uh, make more sense of what I'm doing versus just doing. Okay. But yeah, I think let's start a series, and that might motivate us or something to continue to make these little videos. It don't have to be extremely long. It could be a fake it till you make it series, right? You can fake that you know how to tell people how to grow their channel or something. You know, good and doggone well you don't. But hey, if you could get someone to look at your video and subscribe, and they can agree they pretty much in the same condition you is, don't quite know, and everything they watch, it's beneficial to them, but they still don't quite get it because um, what most big channels and well-off channels, they've already made it there. And I was watching or something last night, I think it's the Think Mindset, or it's got something about thinking, but and sometimes people don't understand when they've already, we know that they started pretty much the same way, but once you get to a place that you feel like you already accomplished you got over the hump, so to speak, it's kind of hard to go back and want to talk about everything all the years you had to wait to do it. And you just kind of want to start talking about how to, I can tell you now how to get that subscribers, and if you only get this many you can still make this much, and then but until you get to that point you really kind of still searching even on YouTube on how to get there. So, and you take all that in and pick out parts. It's, you know how those cartoons go when someone go in a closet or a refrigerator and they're just throwing everything. So that is kind of like that. So we can do this fake it till we make it series. Uh, what's today? Saturday. On Saturdays, these are other things you hate to do, right? I don't know, but I know I hate to really give you a date, uh, but sometimes you need to stay consistent and not get so lax in it of not doing it because you feel like every time you give someone a date, something else happens. But like I said, it don't have to be extremely long. And if I'll speak for myself, if you get out of the mindset of feeling like you cannot do it if other things happen. Like I said, I'll do this on Saturday, but then people from out of town came to visit, and or something. And you have to get in the habit of doing whatever you can, but just do it if you already said you're gonna do it. And sometimes you want to just go and hide if you come to a point where you feel like you have to miss that time, because sometimes once you miss one, you find yourself getting more and more sluggish. So hopefully we can ride through that. I mean, the weather's starting to change, so even if you just take a walk, hopefully your mic and everything is good enough not to pick up every sound. Whatever you have to do is what I think it all boils down to at this point. And and if you have to fake it until you make it, then it's what you have to do. And but people will know, your audience would know by the way you uh, described it, that that's what you're doing, and then there will come a point where you're not doing that anymore. But just to get started, just if you only mimicking what you see, right? Because sometimes that's what we do a lot, and they call them trends, right? You mimicking what you see, people telling you you can, create all this stuff, do all these things, have what you can use to get more people interested in what you're talking about, what you can use to get people interested in following you, all these things. So, anyway, I hope you guys do find some value in what I'm talking about, and hopefully we can grow together on this fake it till you make it series. Uh, just trying something different for 2026. So I hope you do like and subscribe. Thank you.